matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to downtown Minneapolis at Huntington Bank Stadium, the home field of the Minnesota Golden Gophers. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the UCLA Bruins, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Bruins will kick this away to start us off. Offense begins at the 40 after that penalty. The linebacker shifting around now. And here's the handoff. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Can he make it to the marker? He picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
The Golden Gophers with 1st and 10 here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. They test the middle but get stuffed. That run goes nowhere.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Glenn. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. And the Golden Gophers pick up enough yardage to get a 1st down. From the shotgun, drops back. He fires downfield. That's made on the right side. That's a big gain. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
And Chris, we're just getting settled into this game, and already big plays.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. Movement here from the tight end. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Snags a quick throw.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
The Golden Gophers are in the red zone. He'll hand it off, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
solid drive here to start the game. Now a third down opportunity in the red zone. And he'll set up to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Oh, and he knocks it right through. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. They're going to the air in the first play. Contact as he let the ball go. Makes the catch downfield. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
Chris, how about the accuracy here by this quarterback to pick up the first down? And, man, UCLA has had some great play at quarterback. DTR, who just left recently, going back to Cade McNown, and, of course, Troy Aikman, one of the best to ever play the game.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. On the move now. On the run here. Let's it go.
Well, when this guy gets out of the pocket and starts to create, you kind of hold your breath knowing what he can do. But how about the defense here? They did a good job of forcing him to throw and taking away the scramble.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the catch in space. He's in the clear. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
You know, when real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. And he's got it. Touchdown, UCLA.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
PAT makes the score 7-3. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Receiver makes the catch. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the first down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
The pass rush closing in. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Incompletion makes it second down. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. Solid gain.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
On 1st and 10, look at the throw. Makes the catch. It's Miller.
It's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
Now it's second down here. They're going to run it here. Run it up the middle, but stop for no gain.
The defense came out ready to go on that second down and short. No chance for the offense, and that'll bring up third down.
Can they keep this drive going, trying to convert on third down now? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Miller. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. Through one quarter, let's see how the quarterback's stats stack up. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback drops back. From the pocket, delivers over the middle.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
And completion makes it second and short. Breaks into the clear. Tackle, but first down.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
And the Golden Gophers will line up here on first down and goal. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Pass caught. Can he get in? Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. All right, second down and goal now for this offense. Falls incomplete, looking for a flag, doesn't get it, brings up third down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
It's third and goal after the incompletion. Can they punch it in from the 2? Out of the gun now on third down. He escapes the pocket. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. He got it. The field goal's good.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the UCLA offense takes the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Football comes out, and the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. And the Bruins begin a new series here, 1st and 10.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Catch made in space. Look out. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
Looking to scramble. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature.
And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Bruins. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field for very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out at practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Keene. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Minnesota offense takes the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. And somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Movement at the second level of the defense now. He's looking to throw. Running back grabs it on the screen. And the tackle is made. The screen pass there produces a solid gain.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Play action here on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from the 34. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to sell out and bring the pressure.
And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Looking to throw it on first down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Chris, as this game evolves every year with college football, we see more and more versions of some kind of spread offense. It puts so much pressure on this linebacker position because they're asked to do so much. This linebacker is able to sit back in zone, be comfortable in space, make the right read, and be able to be in place to knock the ball away.
Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down.
Oof, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down, but what will be the play call?
Offense choosing to go for it here on 4th down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it, enough for a first down. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line. The Golden Gophers line up on 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw here. He's running out of time here. Caught near the goal line. Tackled after the completion, down at the 1-yard line.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Minnesota.
What a job by this offense here near the end of the half, leaning on the run game to cut into this lead and make this a one-possession game. Talk about seizing some momentum.
So down by 5, they'll go for 2, trying to cut this to a field goal margin. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Hey, great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the two-point try.
Returner looking to create better field position. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here, and the back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
First down and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Catch made on the out route. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Timeout, UCLA.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. First down. Looking to throw the football. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a big chunk play on the final play of the period. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Golden Gophers will kick this away to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. Passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's going to pull it down and run. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
He has first down yardage at the 46. So off the play fake there, the big tight end gets open downfield.
Well, I love this call right here. Anytime you can run the football, eventually it opens up play action. Linebackers and safeties' eyes are in the backfield. They lose the tight end completely, and a quarterback throws that one on rhythm for a nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the tight end. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. The Bruins starting a new series here on 1st and 10.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Here's the second down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Moves out of the pocket. Nice grab. It's Lawson.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
this drive going into the red zone. It's third down and short. Looking to chuck it again. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on third down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
The Bruins will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the first down. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now. And the Bruins will line up now. It's first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. The crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football and brings up a third down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Well, obviously you're going to throw the football on third down. Man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big fourth down.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And the lead remains at 5 after the miss. And the Minnesota offense takes the field.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Wide open downfield. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. The receiver grabs it. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
The defense spreads all over the field playing zone, trying to make this quarterback make a mistake by throwing it into coverage. But he finds the soft spot on the curl and picks up a first down.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. And looking to throw now on first down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Grab behind the line. It's 4. They bring him down after a short gain there.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Flanagan. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength. A new set of downs after that completion. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
The Golden Gophers are in the red zone. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! And that will give them the lead now.
So that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Now the offense will go for a 2-point conversion. The pre-snap motion from the offense. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he's not going to get there. Stopped short. Missed opportunity to build this lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. running. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction. And a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays. And this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The tight end makes the catch downfield. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
It's a first down here by this UCLA offense. Nice timing between the quarterback and the receiver to be able to get those yards and keep the sticks moving. Good job also just feeling the defense's coverage and making a quick decision to get that ball out.
Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down. The Bruins come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here comes a throw from the red zone. On the move now. He lets it go on the move. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And this pass is caught. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw. And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Pump over the middle. It's Hill. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be first and goal.
I don't blame the quarterback here. You get to third down with the catch radius that this tight end has, give it to him every single time. Now it's first and goal.
Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
They decide to throw the football down inside the 5-yard line, and the defense is there to keep them short of the end zone. Good job and great execution by the defense.
They'll try to run this one in. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Play fake, looking to throw. Touchdown, UCLA. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
I think the quarterback does a great job of looking through all of his progressions. Nobody's there. He finds the back out of the backfield. Nobody picks him up. He's able to catch the ball and then find his way into the end zone.
And it's incomplete. The try fails, and the lead remains 5 points. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Down the middle, it's Miller. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. To dart to the left side. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Looking to throw again. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A catch and run by the big tight end. What a weapon this guy is.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
And the offense will stay out there for a two-point try, trying to build the lead to 3 points. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The try fails. Instead of going up by 3, still a 1-point game here in the fourth quarter. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Back out on the field. And there's the handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Hill. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is why this quarterback goes to this tight end. His size and his athletic ability. The soft hands to make the catch. But, Chris, this is what separates him from other tight ends in the country. Look at him after the catch, breaking tackles and picking up more yardage.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Bruins will line up to boot it away. And finally, we have a punt, the first of the game for either team. And he lets it land, and it'll just bounce out of bounds. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. Looking to throw it on first down. He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Freshman trying to take a shot, but put too much on the throw. So second down after the incompletion. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He lets it rip. And he can hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties. Got a little bit nervous, lost his concentration, and drops the ball.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, will you really allow this?
Oh, it's a fake, trying to run for it. And the head coach's gamble there pays off. They do get the first down.
Hey, snapping to an offset player like that is much harder than it looks, and to put it exactly where it needed to be, that was perfect.
And the Golden Gophers have 1st and 10 here. Grinding away on the ground. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Delivers quickly to the left side, and it's intercepted. A crushing play. Not much on the return there, but the interception gives the football back to the offense at the 47.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
Has his tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play.
We'll never underestimate a defensive lineman's ability to play the passing lanes. Smart defensive linemen keep an eye on the quarterback, and if they see the ball coming out, they're able to get those big, long arms up and try to get a piece of it.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice game.
Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Pressure is coming. The defense has got it. Loses the ball behind the line. Not much on the return, but this defense rises up with an important takeaway. And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. He'll hand it off. Fights through the tackle. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. And at first down, right back to the running game. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down. That's caught. It's Lawson. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40. And the Bruins come to the line in the hurry up. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Takes a hit just as he lets it fly. That pass ball is incomplete.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Pump over the middle. It's Fowler. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40. The Bruins will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Hit just as he throws the ball. When you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great experience, you're going to get tested. They were tested here.